eventually a tournament with you and Texaco and maybe throw Kirtland in the
Shoot, with our new gym, heck yeah, the NMAA would really have some dollars. I think they made a bunch of dollars tonight. But yes, I would like a postseason tournament with all the number 1 and number 2 teams. I think that'd be great.
Coach, can you talk about your sophomores there and just how big they stepped up today and how big they're going to have to be for you guys the next 2 years?
I'll talk about today. I just want to enjoy the moment, as Janine said. I think today they stepped it up really, really big. We knew what we had to do. We had to go inside. Normally we're an outside-inside game. Today we had to be inside-out. And at first we started doing things that were uncharacteristics. One, they settled down, and then when Coach decided to let them do what they wanted to do to begin with, there was a no contest, and that was pressing.
Cindy, I heard you at the end of the game, you were saying that no school can have more than 20 points a day. You were asking it. The video, I heard you was the first time you said that. I mean, did you honestly believe that coming into today?
After we played the big guns like Cibola, El Dorado, Sioux Cleveland, Valencia, I told the girls that we needed to be 20 points better than anybody else. They're right here. You ask them. And nobody came. Every 3A school, at one time we beat by.
The end of this year and then the end of last year, right? Was it even compared?
Well, like, I'm speechless.
Bridget, speechless! Ask her in Navajo.
It's a really great feeling. I mean, I never made it this far. I mean, we made it the first round playing against Santa Fe, and back then it was just like, I don't know, like it was just, we didn't really care much, but this year I actually really felt that I mean, coming here I was just scared and like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I choked there in the first half when I got the ball, and it's just, I'm really happy to be here and to experience this feeling.
And what was your injury today?
I got Charlie when I went up, like, in the thigh. Charlie horse.
Justina played your last game with your sister. What's your thoughts there?
We're gonna miss her next year, and we just all played hard for her since it was her last game. We did it for her and for ourselves.
To put you in the driveway with her, just the two of you, who wins? You got one-on-one.
Me. At times.
Once in a while.
At times.
When she hog ties Janine, then she might win.
Just, with that said, some pretty big shoes you're going to have to fill with your sister.
We look at the same size.
Oh, good one! I told you didn't want to get her started.
Same size. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work harder.
Little less food.
Not gonna happen.
How comfortable would the wins be had you actually made some of those shots?
I guess this whole tournament was inside-outside. I know we have our threes when we need them. We have our bigs when we need them. And this tournament, we really used our bigs. Danny, Bridget, Jazz, Michaela. They all work inside. And if they're making them, we're gonna keep going to them. And the three's there for backup. But just this week they weren't dropping.
Cindy, I noticed you went with a smaller lineup. Just come out at halftime, you had Willie on the floor instead of Michaela. Was that just a matchup for you that you displayed?
Willie's quick, and Willie is she has no fear. and the smallest kid on the court gets a rebound. I mean, she will go after it, and so that's why I chose to go with, I felt Michaela was a little jittery. I thought she was a little uncomfortable. And again, I think it was a crowd playing against, you know, and Willie's just fearless.
I noticed as soon as Bridget got hurt, Holiday comes to the game, she just gives you good minutes right off the bat. Do you think she needed that to kind of get her going?
Absolutely, and with Michaela, you know, I have to give her a tremendous amount of credit because at this stage, you know, in high school, it's difficult for them to play more than one position. And she's been playing, you know, a guard and a forward for us. And inside today, she did a great job. But I can't say enough about Bridget and Danny. They stepped it up big time at the pit.
Hey, Coach, you made a lot of predictions throughout the season, and now you only have one. Oh, granted that she's a great player, but only one player on graduating. Any predictions for next year?
Not to the media. I told somebody in the media, and he kept my secret because, you know, that's billboard material, and I don't want every, you know, team in the district coming after me. So, but I'll secretly tell you.
Ms. Coriz, how do you spell your first name? Because I've seen it different ways.
Jenine.
Jenine. Okay.
You guys played, I mean, it felt like a Lobo game. Like, I've been to a lot of Lobo games, and this was even a little bit more fun than a Lobo game. I mean, what's it like playing in front of this kind of crowd?
I mean, it's crazy, you know, the fans, the support system that we have. I mean, every game we have, it's just, that crowd's going to come follow us, and especially at the pit. It's big, it's huge, and they all came today, and, you know, it's just the loudness of it gets you pumped, gets you excited, and, yeah.
Did you guys feel any pressure playing in front of, like, 14,000 people?
I don't think so. I think the first game we had this season against Gallup in the pit with all the fans, that's what got us prepared, I guess. But, yeah, it's just the pregame jitters, that's all.
And just to reiterate on that, you know, our gym at home, the older Beta gym sits about just about 1,100 people. Okay, our new facility goes about 4,000. We probably had close to 3,000 the last 4 games in that arena. And I know that they were looking forward to coming down here to the pit. Because again, this is the ultimate. This is what every team works for, is that blue trophy right there. And these girls are used to playing in front of crowds, not quite this big, but they're a bunch of hams. They just eat it up.
You didn't know we talked about this yesterday, but I think you guys would.
They had a 1-3-1 on us, and nobody had thrown a 1-3-1 on us before. And when I showed them how to break it, and then they fooled me because they came out in a man, and we just made monkeys out of them. Literally. I mean, they had no clue. We were wide open. You all can vouch for that. Wide open layup on the opposite side, or anybody dribble penetrated. We had a good shot every time.
Coach, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is 3 out of 4 states the last 4 years. Is that right?
No,
Is it 2?
I think they won it in 2005.
Defending champs, right?
Yes.
So 2 years in a row. How do you guys stay so good year after year?
Really, it's a group of kids I have. All the credit goes to them. You know, I'm just there to guide them a little bit, but the credit goes to them. They got to put out that hard work. They got to put out the effort, and they got to, most importantly, put up with me.